got my money. Let's go. Push. There's that runner. Oh, another tripwire. Last obstacle. Let's go. Get your up. Get on up. Let's go.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
If you gotta throw up, let that go. Because we gotta get going. Let's go.
Come on, Haley.
Are you quitting?
We're almost there.
Are you quitting?
Come on,
Then
we're
get
almost
up
there.
there. Let's go.
Bring your weapon.
Let's go. 1 foot. Let's go. You're almost done. Help him, got him. Let's go. Help. Help.
We were not going to let Haley quit. No one ever gets left behind. That's what the Army's all about. We're family, and we're going to make sure that we all stay together and finish our missions together.
All right, get up that hill.
Get up there. Push.
Come on,
push,
Haley.
push,
Take
push, push,
Come on, get up. Get up.
push,
Come on.
push.
Go, Haley, you're almost there. Let's go.
Push.
There
Good
you
job.
go.
Good job.
Finish as a team.
4. Hey, let me give you a high five. All right? 4. Good job.
Haley wasn't quite prepared, and that's what BASIC is for. BASIC is there to get soldiers physically ready for the demands of the Army.
That's warrior spirit right there.
I finished. Took me a minute or two, but I forced my brain into telling my body, like, go. You gotta do it. You gotta keep going. And so that's what I did. Honestly, that was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had, is knowing that I finished and I didn't give up.
Today, we will be working with live animals, conducting some surgeries. The task that we will have for you is going to be everything that a 68 Tango would do from start to finish in a surgical procedure.
Okay.
68 Tango's set up field hospitals just like in a combat zone. This way, they can control the sterile environment they will work in. Today, they will hone their skills while using this field hospital to make some local animals more adoptable for their neighbors, because soldiers are an active part of their community.
Come in a little bit from the right, because again, that baby's going to push.
Right. Am I doing it right?
Yep, you're good. Now push that catheter forward.
Push hard on it. There you go.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to intubate the dog, okay? All right, Ward, go ahead and open that mouth for me.
Yep.
All right, buddies. Did you put in the rectal thermometer yet?
Negative. Let Haley do it. Put your fingers in.
This?
Yep.
Right here?
Yep.
Get in there.
Is it going in?
There it goes.
That's good.
Haley observes Captain Calkins neuter the first dog. 68 Tangos are to assist the vet in case they need anything during surgery.
That's it?
That's it.
As Captain Calkins finishes the first surgery, Haley prepares to aid in the spay of the second dog.
Your hands stay above your belt until I'm done. Cutting. When I say blot, blot it. Do not wipe the incision, okay?
Yes, sir.
Blot.
Right here?
Yep. The technical term for a spay is an ovariohysterectomy. Blot. That means we're taking it all. You want to cut it?
No.
Why?
Okay.
Cut, don't stop. Cut. We want it off. Cut it. Haley did remarkably well today during surgery. Oftentimes when somebody watches a surgery for their first time, they become faint. I was surprised Haley didn't. All right, stitch her up.
It was really cool to see Captain Calkins at work as a surgeon. They are highly trained, so they knew exactly what they were doing. And, you know, for someone like me who has no experience, to, you know, jump in and work with people at a high skill level like that, it's something special. You know, you don't get to do that every day.
So how much longer do you have left for school?
It's about 2 years. I have like a crap ton of student debt already.
If you decide to join, they'll actually repay some of that.
Wow.
Yeah, how about we head to the education center and see what they have to offer you?
Yeah, that would be great. I'd really, really appreciate that.
I'm Daryl Murray. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Education Center.
Thank you.
The Army Education Center provides soldiers with the opportunity to pursue higher education while still in uniform. The Army provides them with tuition assistance so they can enroll in their off-duty hours to take classes with local colleges and satellite programs from well-known universities.
So I've had some college experience so far, and I have a lot of debt already.
The student loan repayment program will help you to pay up to $65,000 in student loan or student debt. So it's a really great program.
That's more than I have. I was surprised when I learned that a ton of soldiers are still attending college while being on active duty. If I do decide to join the Army, I am looking to continue my education. Mr. Murray taught me the Army does offer a ton of financial assistance to pay off the debt that you've already accumulated, so this is really good.
Hello, Haley.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, so how's it going for you this week?
It's good. It was really tough, but it was really cool.
Well, are you closer to making a decision about whether or not you're going to join the Army?
I really am not you know, gonna think about that until like the very end because I want to like take everything in and then think about it. There's still a lot left to learn.
Don't go away from this experience with any question unanswered, okay?
Okay.
Stay strong.
I will. Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Today, Haley will use all of her training with the 68 Tangos for her final challenge at the Medical Simulation Training Course.
All right, Haley, the Army trains as we fight. A military working dog team has been hit and they're down. They're calling for a medic, and so we need to go in, and it's our job to see what the medical situation is, what we need to do, and move on from there, okay?
Okay.
The role I've given Haley today is for her to be the 68 Tango. She is that dog's medic. It is her job to make sure that this dog stays alive. All right, let's go.
Okay.
This highly realistic environment and scenario are designed to give 68 Tangos an opportunity to put all of their training into action at full combat speed. The course uses audio recording, smoke, and paintball to increase the stress of the training. As part of a team, Haley will have to enter and provide medical treatment and transport for an injured military working dog.
Come on, get a turning card.
I'm coming, don't worry.
Gotta get moving. We're taking fire.
I got him on.
Haley, let's go.
Go.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Heard the question, call the 9-line.
Roger, sir. Calling 9-line. Where are his vitals at?
He's not good, he's not breathing.
Come on, Haley. What's the situation?
Got him, get him to breathe.
Come on, you gotta get that tube in there.
Come on, open up.
Is it in?
Yeah, he's in.
Haley, I got this letter. Go ahead and get the dog on it, okay? Hurry up, we gotta go. We gotta move.
Ready? One.
Bird's here, get him packaged up.
All right, tie this letter down. Tie him down. Come on, we gotta move.
I can't get this.
You want to put this through here like that, all right?
Okay.
Haley, hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
The bird's gonna leave us. This is a hostile environment.
Improvise.
Got it.
All right, we ready to move out?
Go. Watch out for the rabbit.
Watch out.
Adjust, adjust.
The 68 Tangos must evacuate the injured military working dog to the safety of an inbound rescue helicopter. But Haley's job does not end until the dog is transferred to the care of a veterinarian at a field hospital.
Here, here.
All right, let's go on the table. What's going on with him?
He's got a wound right here. I think he was shot.
All right, we got it from here.
Okay, thanks.
I'm very proud of Haley for completing all her tasks the way that she was supposed to. She could very well be successful in the military as a 68 Tango.
The experience that I've had this week, I'm gonna take away that I can do anything I put my mind to. I'm super proud of everything that I've accomplished. There are certain parts I would probably want to do again, but others, not so much. This is a huge decision. Do I want this life or do I want my old life?
Detachment. Up, man. Forward.
Today, Haley will have the privilege of witnessing a very important milestone. Sergeant McCluskey is being promoted to Staff Sergeant in recognition of her hard work and dedicated service.
She's been an example for all the soldiers in the formation since the day she's been here.
Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of Julianne McCloskey, I do promote her to Staff Sergeant in the United States Army to grade as such from the first day of June 2014. Signed, Whitney L. Harder, Colonel, MS, Commanding.
I definitely want to thank, of course, my Army family for always being there for me, for supporting me. All of you had something to do with me getting promoted.
It was really cool to see, you know, this kind of ceremony and a little bit of the aspects of Army life that entail it. I am incredibly proud of Staff Sergeant Ms. McCluskey. She's awesome.
Before Haley makes her final decision, she's going to a safari park to meet a former 68 Tango who is currently working on her degree in wildlife restoration and ecology.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm Bethany.
I'm Haley. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Bethany Schilling. I was in the Army for 4.5 years. I deployed with the 438th out of Fort Carson to Afghanistan for about 10 months. As soon as I returned, I finished my Army career and started school and went into an RTC program to keep my foot in the door in the Army so when I do become a veterinarian, I can become a veterinary captain. Well, do you want to take a trip around the safari and go feed some animals?
I do.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Oh, God.
Terrifying. Here, give him some. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I got to see some animals that I've never seen in person. It was amazing.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, bud. Bethany is total cool, and I really appreciate that she came out here today so I could talk to her.
What are your biggest reservations about joining?
All the physical crap.
Okay. It gets easier, I promise you. After basic, you can run 10 miles, and you're like,
Really?
bring it on. Like, yeah.
So what's the difference between Army and Army Reserves?
So reserves are the 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year.
It was a great conversation. It's a huge decision. I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest, because at this point I don't really know what I want to say. But when it comes to making a decision about joining the Army, today definitely helped influence it a little bit.
Sergeant McCluskey.
Good morning, Sergeant Jones. How are you?
Good. So tell me, you've been with Haley all week.
Yes.
And she's been through a lot of different training.
She has.
How did she do?
I think she did well. For the most part, she really struggled with the obstacle course, but she did try her hardest to accomplish everything that I kind of threw at her.
Well, she's on her way, and we'll see what she decides.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Haley, welcome back.
Thanks. Good morning.
All right, Haley, so tell me, you've had apparently a very packed week of training.
Oh, yes.
How did it go?
You know, I really have learned so much this week, and I feel like I have been pushed out of my comfort zone, but it was a really good push for me. And I have excelled in places that I never thought I would excel in, regardless of my decision.
Well, today is the day to make that decision.
Yes.
Are you going to join the Army or remain a civilian?
I'm gonna join the Army.
Well, congratulations, Haley. That is fantastic news. Welcome to the team.
Good job. I'm very happy for you.
It was a very tough decision. You know, I had to weigh out all the pros and the cons. I'm looking forward to starting my career. I feel so blessed to have experienced this.
Hello, my name is Sergeant First Class Andrew Summer from the Network Enterprise Technology Command, inviting you to join us in celebrating Black History Month from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. February 7th at the Greeley Hall Auditorium. This year's theme, African Americans in a Time of War, will emphasize the contribution of African Americans to the defense of our nation, from revolutionary times to the present, and gives us the chance to reflect on the contributions of African American soldiers. Embracing and celebrating diversity makes our Army strong.
New Parent Support Program is proud to present the Budding Bookworm Storytime. February's book will be Click Clack Moo on Friday, February 2nd from 10 to 11. We will have a special guest reader. Space is limited to the first 25 attendees. Those who attend will receive that month's book. For registration and information, please call 520-533-3686 or 571-414-1922. ACS is located at Building 50010 Smith Avenue.
Hi, John Meredith here with the Cochise Connection to let you know about some exciting new changes to our inner-city transportation system. This month, we will extend the current route, which will now start at the Douglas Port of Entry and end at the Benson Visitor Center, with stops in Bisbee, Sierra Vista, and Huachuca City along the way. An all-day pass is just $5. Monthly passes are $80, and student faculty passes are just $20 for 20 rides with the proper ID. You can purchase passes on your smartphone by downloading the Token Transit app from the App Store or Google Play, or by texting TOKEN to 41411. You can get 50% off every first purchase through the app. For additional information, call 417-7400 or visit the website below.
The show you are watching is real. These people are not actors. For the next half hour, you will follow a potential Army recruit with a backstage pass, learning about Army life, careers, and themselves. At the end, they'll make a life-changing decision: join the Army or remain a civilian. This recruit's journey starts now.
Army explosive ordnance disposal specialists live by their motto: initial success or total failure. These selfless soldiers always ensure that whatever task they face, they do it right the first time. We're going to find out if civilian Mitchell Canals has what it takes to find his place in this elite community.
I'm Mitchell Canals. I'm 19 years old. I live in Hermosa Beach, California. My dad was in the Army and my mom was in the Air Force. Generations past in my family, they've all served. My grandfather was in the 82nd Airborne in the Army, and my grandma's father was in the Royal Air Force in England. All right, so 1308. The reason I'm leaning towards the Army is because I think they have the most options for what I want to do in life. They have more jobs open, more MOSs than the Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, or Marines. And through the Army, I can travel the world helping people. What's holding me back from joining the Army is being away from my family and friends. I have a really nice day-to-day life.
Well, my friends just joined the military, it looks like.
Not yet, dude. Gotta see if I really like it. See, it's my strong suit.
Do you think it's because of your parents, that you're influenced by them at all?
Well, yeah, they have a huge influence on me.
Do you have any last-minute questions?
Not really. Just want to know how you're feeling.
I feel good. I know you're ready. I know it's time. I've raised Mitchell on my own since he was about 2.5. I've worked for the military for over 20 years. I was in uniform for 6 years, and I currently still work for the military. Your grandfather's gonna be very proud of you. I know you've heard a lot of stories, and it's just time for you to live it now.
Thank you for all your influence, and let's see where this takes me, right? I'm a bit nervous to see if I really want to join the Army or not. My dad and my mom are just really proud of me right now to see me doing this.
An EOD specialist is part of a dynamic team known as the Army Bomb Squad. Utilizing the most advanced tools, robotics, and safety equipment, these experts are equipped to defeat and exploit unexploded conventional, chemical, and biological ordnance, IEDs, and weapons of mass destruction anywhere in the world. Mitchell now has the chance to test himself and see if he has what it takes to uphold the high standards of the 89 Delta. Mitchell.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Fort Bragg.
Thank you.
So Mom and Dad, they're in the military, and
yeah.
You think you can follow in the footsteps?
I think so.
Why EOD?
I think EOD is one of the tougher jobs in the military.
You want that higher standard, set the bar.
Yes.
All right, Mitchell, well, EOD, it takes intellect. This is an analytical job.
Right.
So you think you got the smarts to handle it as well?
I think so, yeah.
All right, Mitchell, well, that's your ride right over there.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Mitchell is on his way to meet his mentor, Sergeant First Class Andrew Gernix. Sergeant First Class Gernix holds a Master EOD badge and has been deployed 7 times.
How's it going, Mitchell? Sergeant Gernix.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hey, so you want to be part of EOD?
Yes, I do.
Think you know what EOD is?
I have a sense of what it is.
All right, first step, get your stuff on right now. You got your PPE with you, right?
Yes.
All right, let's get it on. Coming into EOD is kind of hard for anybody, especially without any school. Being thrown in on a team is going to be especially difficult for him to kind of figure out how we operate as an EOD team. All right, what do you think you got to do today?
Disable some bombs.
Disable some bombs, all right. How do you think you're going to do that?
I don't know. You're here to teach me.
All right. I want to introduce you to the 2 team members that are on the team. Special Section, Sergeant Fitzgerald.
Sergeant Fitzgerald and Specialist Erickson have been selected to help guide and instruct Mitchell in his journey.
They're going to lead you through what you're going to need to actually complete this incident today, okay?
Okay.
Take me to the robot. Let's go.
All right, this way.
His training starts with a crash course in operating the Talon. EOD soldiers use robots to safely search for and disarm explosives without putting lives at risk. The Talon, weighing 115 pounds, is one of the fastest robots used by the Army.
Drive, upper arm. Today we have an incident set up down the road here. We're going to run him on an IED and see how he kind of fits in with the robot and operating that. Let's go. It's all you. So you got 10 minutes to run that down there. Time's important because we don't want to stay too long when we actually get on an incident. Once you get called out, basically the clock starts ticking for an ambush.
I was feeling really confident about the mission. The robot controller is probably a lot like a video game.
All right, watch the screen. Don't watch the robot, okay?
What do you got there?
I got a wire.
All right, so you got a wire. So what we want to do is we want to find out what's on the other side of that wire.
Okay. Yep.
You've been spinning around.
Yeah.
All right. And see, so you're caught right now. I'm gonna have to go down there and hopefully cut it off of there and fix it. All right. But with that hazard still down there, you know, that puts my life at risk. All right, give me the ball seat.
You never want to put your team leader in that position to have to go down, you know. Technology, blow it up, you can get another one.
Right.
The team leader, they're irreplaceable.
No worries, man. It happens. All right, let's do this.
Start up the 9 line.
All right, I got it.
Come
go,
with me.
go, go.
Come with me. Stay right behind me.
Security, security. We have a team leader down.
All right.
All right. So I died. You know, it was an accident, but we got to be careful with that robot. That way I don't have to come down here with an IED down here.
Okay.
All right?
Yep. It makes me feel like crap. I got my team leader killed.
Again, you know, coming in straight off the street, it's pretty hard. We're going to take some baby steps, but then we're also going to have to, you know, kind of force feed them a little bit. All right, so you didn't really do too well today on the Talon. So we're going to start out a little smaller with the robots. I'll have Sergeant Fitzgerald here introduce you to the Throwbot that we have here.
All right.
The Throwbot is a water and dust-resistant personal sensor system for EOD tactical operations. Weighing just 1.2 pounds, it can be thrown up to 120 feet and steered by a handheld remote.
You definitely want to get it on the first try because you do not want to alert anybody that what you're about to do.
Right.
All right.
Oh my God.
A little lower.
Pretty awkward to throw.
Can be. There we go.
Money.
The purpose of the Throwbot is getting the eyes on without actually having to go into a building and expose oneself to any harm that could be inside that building.
All right, so I made it up.
All right, you're pretty good with the Throwbot right now?
Yep.
Think you can move up?
Yep.
All right, and we'll go ahead and move over here to the PackBot.
All right.
The PackBot with an arm that can reach as far as meters in any direction and designed to navigate treacherous terrain to safely disrupt difficult-to-access IEDs without putting lives at risk.
Flip around. We gotta go downstairs backwards.
Okay. You're about to fall. There you go. On the other side of the pipe, there's a mortar there. Pick that up, and then just bring it back to us.
You just smoked the mortar, man.
My bad.
You see it?
Yeah.
You need to go ahead and pick it up.
I'm tipping.
Yeah, you're gonna drop it over.
He was on top of the item, literally on top of it, and flipped his robot. It's real bad to be that close and then lose it.
We gotta call it, man. Let's kill the robot, and then let's go down there and discuss this.
I ran right over the mortar, and then I flipped my bot and ran out of time and failed my mission.
You know, there's nothing that can substitute a robot going down range, right? You definitely failed at that one. The failures come from just not having enough experience with the robots. You know, he's just thrown right into it, so, you know, he's just learning like everybody else does. Let's call it what it is. We didn't do too well in the training. All right, so after this morning, though, and after right now, you see the importance of being good at these robots.
It's really meticulous stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Disappointed in myself. I wish I could have done better, but I think with more practice with the bot, I'll get a hang of it. Growing up in a military family, I thought I knew everything there was to know about the military, and I came in cocky, and right now I don't think that my teammates will want me at all because I've been doing poorly, and I have to show my teammates that I have what it takes to be in this EOD team. I really need to step it up.
After struggling through his first day of training, Mitchell has another chance to prove to his team that he's serious about this opportunity.
Let's get you in the bomb suit.
All right.
Mitchell will have to navigate an obstacle course in an 80-pound Kevlar and ballistic-plated bomb suit. This challenge will test Mitchell's commitment and perhaps his weaknesses.
When you have the suit on, I thought it was more of a physical thing, but it's harder to breathe, so it became a whole mental game.
Let's go, grab this brown. Nope, no. You don't get off that easy. This one right here.
Along with the 80-pound bomb suit, Mitchell will have to add a 50-pound artillery round to his load.
Hey, don't drop it, okay? So if you drop it, what happens?
I'm done.
Yeah.
The bomb suit test is a rite of passage for all EOD soldiers. Designed to test their mental stamina and critical thinking skills while under extreme physical duress.
So we're trying to teach you some of the that you might go through in real life, right? Definitely going upstairs, downstairs, through culverts. You gonna make it? You can drop the round right now and you can quit. That's fine. You wanna quit?
I was about to pass out in that suit.
All right, go ahead and set the round down.
But I never quit. I kept going.
Did the bomb suit challenge, which he didn't quit, which in my book is a success.
Let's go. You excited for some sports?
Yeah, what are we gonna do here? Play some hockey?
Broom ball.
We're gonna trip a lot. All right.
EOD play as hard as they train, and now they're going to show Mitchell how they blow off some steam.
Go!
I had no idea that things like hockey rank would be on a base. I thought it was just all work and no fun and play, but I actually get to see a different side of carry and what it offers. What do you guys think is the best part of your job?
Knuckle deep in C4.
Blowing things up. What about education, after you get out or while you're in?
A lot of our guys in our unit right now are currently enrolled in college.
Okay.
You know, we want our guys to develop not only professionally, but educationally as well.
That's another reason why I'm interested in joining the Army, for the education.
When it comes down to it, man, it's all about you. Choose what you want. Everybody can give you words of advice, but it's your life.
Right. Thank you.
As part of his training, Mitchell receives instruction on the safe handling and use of C4 explosives.
When we're doing demo, we're huge freaks about safety. Anything from a mortar on a training area to an IED in a road. We got to know how to take that explosive and use as effectively as we possibly can.
EOD soldiers use these materials every day, and their work is attention to detail and precision. The team will instruct Mitchell on time fuse calculations.
All right, then pop it. Once you see smoke, call smoke.
Smoke.
We're gonna say our scenario is we need of safe separation from the detonation. So once you get this time, based off of the time and the amount of we burnt, I'm gonna need you to calculate how many ticks you will need to come out to 5 minutes.
All right.
The explosion needs to occur within plus or minus 5 seconds of Mitchell's calculations to meet EOD standards.
All right. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Okay? Go ahead and pull one, man.
Smoke one! Smoke! Yeah, I feel really confident about the math team leader said that if you mess up more than 5 seconds, then it looks bad on the whole company.
What time we got? Count it out.
Yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3.
Couple seconds off, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds. Yeah.
Still pretty good, though.
Yep.
So definitely a mission success. You were within that plus or minus 5 second window. So how'd that feel?
It's pretty exciting.
Mitchell shows really no emotion. Any 19-year-old kid that gets to play with some explosives I would think would be a little bit more giddy. How'd that wave feel to you? Knock you on your ass?
No.
No. Was it as big as you thought it was going to be?
Around that, yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Ma.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I really...
What is that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, chills. Do you think you're getting pretty close to a decision?
I think I'll spend some time to think about it and then make my final decision.
Oh, well, just know how proud I am of you, Mitchell.
Definitely growing up in a military family and living the military lifestyle all my life had its pressures, but this is a huge decision for me. All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay, I love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's time for Mitchell's final challenge and last chance to prove he can be a good teammate.
I was just trying to motivate myself and was thinking about how I could individually do this on